going far side or?
Yes, would you right?
Yeah. Hi, welcome back, Ems Denners. Hope you're all doing well.
We're here, we're doing a voiceover. I love a voiceover, hun. Cheeky coffee time and no one knows.
Yeah, so we're at Ford Boot Sale.
Ford
Well, we're
Car
not
Boot.
at Ford Boot, but yeah.
Well, not now, but we were. Look at that! Look at the blue sky, hun. It was a perfect boot sale day. Bit chilly, but it was sunny.
It was, yes.
We had a cracking time, didn't we? This is actually filmed on the Saturday, so we'd already been there on the Thursday. Didn't film, and this was us on the Saturday, wasn't it?
That's it. Very, very busy.
I mean, the reason we didn't film on the Thursday was because we thought we were going to be too busy, but every day was busy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So-
it's a cracking boot sale.
Apologies now for all my backside shots you might see in this particular bit.
Luckily,
Just
you
how
don't
it
see
is.
any of mine.
It's a little bit cold, isn't it? Cheers.
They could be 18.
Yeah, perfect. We'll sit in them.
Take 15.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been chewed at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
We now take them back. No. We're old school. Thank you.
Bamboo early doors, love it. You didn't love it though,
didn't.
my love, did you?
I didn't love
I
it.
did offer to take them back to the car.
She did offer, but you know when someone's offering and you think, are they really offering?
I was offering, my love,
Oh,
but
come back, I saw this gorgeous dog. Yeah, it was. It wasn't a pleasant journey back to the car carrying.
no, and
those.
you were being a proper hero, weren't you?
It's another one of those. Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
Nice, isn't it? Fiver. Yeah, that's quite
No,
modern.
that's- yeah.
Someone's made that, but it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Excellent. Is that it?
That's it. That's all I bought.
More wicker, more bamboo. All big and bulky. Nothing. I don't think I had anything in my trolley. Just walking around with an empty trolley.
An empty trolley and full bags.
Full
Everything's
bags.
just too big. We need
Everything was
different
weighty
trolleys.
as well.
That's it.
Bulky.
Yeah. There's a lot of stereo. There's a lot of house clearance type people, isn't there?
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yes, and at this time of the day, the prices can be a bit steep, but they do sometimes they reduce them, don't they, as the morning goes on.
Yeah, they want shop, don't they?
So we normally do a lap, don't we? And
Yes,
then
we do more of a scan lap, don't we?
Yeah.
Just to see if there's anything, that we can see straight away.
Yeah.
And then we go around and we'll do a more in depth, won't we?
we normally have to go back after our first lap. We go back and have a sip of our because we always take a flask of coffee. And we didn't take any food with us because last week we got sausage rolls off the lady, 2 for £3, which I thought was really reasonable.
All these
We were-
speakers were nice. Sorry.
We were geared up for the sausage rolls, and she wasn't there this week. It was a fruit and veg man.
Yes, I know.
So although we moan about the prices there, we can say that the chips that were £4 for a portion were exceptionally good, weren't they?
They were very good.
For
They were-
£2 each
yeah,
because we shared them.
very tasty.
Like triple cooked, they were gorgeous. So
Yeah.
we would definitely recommend the chips, wouldn't we?
Yes, that's it. But as we say, this is pretty busy boot sale. looked at a tape player here, and I didn't really recognise the name and the make, and it felt a little bit cheaper, so that's why I sort of left it really. But I would normally pick, you know, that sort of thing up, obviously at the right price.
We did a fair bit of rummaging, didn't we, as we were going through some of the boxes, but
Yeah,
just trying to get those over £20 items, aren't we?
that's it. Get that profit margin higher.
Yeah, we saw some lovely things, but just like I say, some of the things are a little bit steep. Well, it's not steep, it's just what they're worth, I suppose.
This was quite nice, but it's a bit tatty, wasn't it?
That was the only thing that put me off it. It was only £3, I think,
Yeah.
wasn't it? But if it would have been better condition, I would have got it. But I didn't, you know, I thought it was a little bit too tatty.
Got to get the top off there, we.
I thought it was like a sewing box, but I think it's like, you know, where you put your remote controls and things like that. Is it like a little footstool with a...
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? I think it was more
so
that sort of thing than a... I was thinking it was a sewing box, but I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
They had sewing box written on it, but I don't think it was. A bit of wicker. Couldn't help myself.
No, it's another item that I don't think would fit in the trolley.
No, it went straight in the bag, I think.
Yeah, we definitely got to do something with our trolleys.
Thank you.
Dog there, look.
Normally when I would see one, I've actually looked.
Thank you. Yeah, take that, thank you.
Get the bag out.
It's not very heavy, that's the main thing.
That's the good thing.
Take it then. Sorry to put you to the trouble of emptying it.
I'll put that in something else. It's just his fancy dress style.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
There you go.
Cracking time, wasn't it, hun?
It was.
Cracking time.
Cracking. Brilliant. So here we are. We're back from the boot sale, and yeah, not a great deal of footage. I'm sorry about that, but it's difficult to film.
It's difficult to film, isn't it, when you're
Yeah,
you know, faced
it's
with
very,
hordes of people.
Yeah, that's it. It was very busy. It was very busy, and I think it was only two that we went to, wasn't it?
That we filmed at, yes.
So yeah, but yeah, we went to 4, didn't we?
4 boot sales. Oh, we had a
boot
cracking good
sales.
time. Tiring though, wasn't it?
We
It was
are, and we're still tired.
still tired. It's Tuesday morning now, and this was last Thursday,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep, that's
So
it.
we're still getting over it, really, because we're quite old. And but you know, not too early, was it? That's the good thing about it. It's not like when we go to Bridgemere and we have to get up at 4 something.
Yeah.
It's it's not too bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. So no, we're quite chuffed really. So it's a nice variety of stuff there. You know, more sort of our sort of thing as well.
Yeah, this is the first time we've done so many. We sort of said in previous videos that we were going to really, we're really focusing on buying items of higher value.
Yes, that's
and
it.
we're going to hit the boot sales hard because that's where we can really make the most profit.
Most-
That
yeah,
auction,
definitely.
isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So
So will
yeah.
you tell them how many items we bought, my love?
Wow, we bought really that many.
That many items.
We bought 43 items over the 4 boot sales that we went to. And yeah, so what we thought, we're not going to share all 43, don't worry.
Don't worry. They're all screaming.
Oh no, no, turn off. No, so what we thought we'd do is share 10 of our most favourite.
Well, 10 of our-
10 nice
Our-
ones, yeah.
Yeah, nice ones that we've already managed to list, because
Yeah.
when you get a volume, it does take a few days, and we're only
Yeah.
part way through, aren't we? because we filmed a video yesterday, we're filming this video today. The videos do take time away from the listing.
They do, unfortunately.
But we couldn't wait to show you. That's why we're doing it now and not waiting a week, because we couldn't wait to show you what we got. Can I start, Han? Can I start?
No.
I'm calling it. I've already done the photos, so...
Fancy start.
We're calling this the bargain of the day. Now, setting the scene, we've gone around, we're tired. Paul's lifted all sorts of wicker. He had a side bedside.
I had a bedside cabinet under my arm. It was quite big, so of course my arm was like this around it, holding the drawer shut. Yeah, and it was I was pushing it against my side to carry the thing as well as pulling. Was it a trolley I had?
It was a trolley.
And
and we'd already talked about we only had one row to go, so we were going to sort of try and make it without going back to the car. But then some idiot sees everything £1 and she's off like a shot. Bearing in mind this was an item I'd already had my eye on, and I've said to Paul at least 3 times around the boot sale, I really like that.
Been past it a few
and you
times.
said to me, we can't ship that, look at the size of it. I'm not even going to ask then, because I thought it was going to be a lot of money anyway because it was so gorgeous. So we're going to flash up what this is now, but this is a bamboo and rattan headboard. Yes.
A headboard.
A headboard. I think it's a double. I haven't measured it.
It probably is. I mean, it looks like that sort of thing, but we'll measure it.
But it's £1. You can't. And Paul already said at least 3 times that morning, we can't ship this. But I could not leave it for £1.
No, but I must admit, I mean, you can't. If it was £40 or something like that, is a different story. But £1. You can't leave that.
You can't leave it.
We can sell it one way or another.
I had various people chat to us at the gate because we sort of had to have a system where we dumped everything with one person, then the other person.
We'd already been back to the van, haven't we? And,
at least twice, I think.
Yeah, and what we done done the row, and then we ended up, let's say, piling it all at the gate.
Yeah.
And then we went up singly, didn't we?
Yeah, and I can still come back with more. And yeah, just stood there then with a big load of stuff that we clearly couldn't carry, and we had to sort of ferry it.
Had to figure out how we're going to do it.
Yeah, so a bit of a tiring morning, but I've waffled on there. The gist of it is I bought something massive that we now can't ship, that we'll be selling. We put it on as collection only, and it'll also be going on Facebook because we are trying that more and more, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
And this is going up for $99.99, which sounds a lot of money, but when I've looked into it, some headboards do go for over 100 and some over 200. Haven't found the exact same one. I sort of think it's worth a bit more, but
it probably is
incredibly greedy putting it up at $99.99. I'd rather have a quicker return than hang on to it for months on end, because it is big, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
So
I mean, that's a hell of a return. If it
sells, we don't want it for 3 years, though, do we? That's the thing.
We don't. No, we don't.
But it is lovely. It's in lovely condition as well. So
yeah.
What about you, my love? You bought more sensible things that would actually fit in the trolley. You're very good at buying things that fit in the trolley. I need to take note.
I do try to have in mind of how I'm going to ship something.
Carry it as well.
Yeah. We only have a couple of granny trolleys. I don't know whether you saw them in the footage or whatever, but we don't have big trolleys, do we?
No, and
we do need a big trolley.
They used to do really well, but over the last year we have been buying more stuff that doesn't fit in the trolley.
So it's becoming more of a pain with those trolleys now. Anyway. I just slapped myself then. I bought a Sanyo speaker, Sanyo like CD system, and paid £3 for this, and it's going up for $54.99, or it's gone up for $54.99, hasn't it?
It has.
And that sort of system fits in our trolleys lovely.
Yeah, it's easy to carry.
But yeah, that's cool.
Then your idiot wife goes around the boot sale and she picks up this beauty. This is a like a rattan sort of big large mirror, and when I looked at it at the stall, we bought something off that man before and it was really reasonable last time we bought something, so I thought I'm going to ask, because a lot of the time you don't like to ask because you think, oh, that's going to be ridiculously expensive. But I asked, it was £5, and when I turned it over there was an IKEA sticker on the back. This is called a Vienna. It's from the 1990s, so it's vintage IKEA. So I knew I was onto a bit of a bargain. Has got a couple of areas of damage around the like the top of the frame, and also a scratch on the mirror.
Yeah.
But it's still, we've priced it at $44.99 because there's only one sold price, I think, and that someone did get $99.99 for it. But I don't think we would.
I don't think not
anywhere near that.
The
So
condition. No, definitely.
I've sort of priced it. Some people are selling them for around about the 60-ish mark. So we'll give that start it off. We've given it a go at that, and see how we get on with it.
Yeah.
It's lovely. I wanted to keep it. But there you go. You can't keep it. We buy to sell, don't we?
We do buy to sell.
Just nice to handle some of these things, though, isn't it?
That's it. Right, my next one. I mean, I'm going to put a picture up here, but yeah, I do struggle sometimes when Marie writes stuff down for me because I'm looking at the wording and it says amp.
Very descriptive. I don't know.
In my mind, I'm thinking, what amp?
I think when the items come into the garage, we catalogue them, and I just write amps. Of course, when I then go back to refer to it, that's all I've got is amp. We did talk about this, didn't we? Because you buy a lot of speakers. Yeah. And then when we come to list them, we can't remember which ones relate to which amount of money. So
anyway, I think I know. This is the guitar amp, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at the what bought it for.
Amp, yeah.
Did I? Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's a guitar amp. Again, I like picking these up. Generally, you can probably get around. These little mini ones tend to be around the £30 mark, £35 mark. I've priced this one at $29.99 and paid £5 for it. And I haven't had. I think I've probably had one where I've had a bit of an issue with it, but even then, it's sold as parts. So. Generally, we do quite well with guitar amps.
It's always nice when you're walking around and you know the price. You see something and you know.
Yeah, you have a sort of a rough idea. You will never know for sure because I don't know all the makes, but you sort of have a good idea.
It gives you more confidence when you're buying it as well because you think, oh, that's going to be.
Yeah, I know roughly. I'm going to get at least £30 or something like that, and which is great.
This is a bit of a seamless link here into this vintage bamboo stool that I picked up because again we've had this sort of thing before, so I knew straight away it was going to be between 30 and 40 and we paid £5 for it and we put it up for $39.99, so there's a bit of wiggle room there to come down if someone made us a reasonable offer. But
reasonable offer.
and because we've had them before, you can just copy an existing listing, so it makes it really quick as well. Quick wipe over and quick measure and you're done.
That's it.
Love it.
Yes, it is good to have the quick items to sell.
Yeah.
I mean, all my stuff, obviously I have to test.
You have to test yours, don't you?
This is why I try and aim for sort of a higher profit margin because you have to allocate your time to it. So anyway.
And some of yours do have, some of yours are more chunks of money, aren't they? Which makes it more worth
chunks.
it, I think. Big chunks. That's what they call us.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've got some Sony speakers. Bought these for £4 and listed them for $34.99. And they've sold.
Ooh.
Yay. And not only have they sold, they have sold for full price. So that's fantastic.
That's fantastic, yes. And that was for you, Nespresso.
Yes, I just saw your comment.
We didn't know whether the full price thing was starting to really annoy people, so we haven't put it in the last few videos, have we?
Yeah, that's it. But we put it in for you.
It's nice to know that someone likes it. We thought it was just Jeff.
Yes, that's it.
So it must be me again now then. Something a bit different, something that is not Wicker related. Woo! Yeah. We spotted this at Chichester, didn't we? Chichester Car Boot Sale. It was a vintage Walt Disney metal tray. It was £1 and I thought, wow, might be able to get £12. I know we're trying not to buy the smaller things, but we hadn't really bought much at that boot sale, had we?
No,
a little bit desperate. And I sort of thought, well, let's give it a go. But when I've looked it up, they have had sold of around the £20 mark, so we're putting up for $19.99. Might not get that, but we're at least going to try to start with and see what comes of it.
That's it. Now I've got sorry
about that. Franco Albini.
Oh, thank you.
I've probably murdered that.
Yeah, Franco Albini style bamboo chairs.
Yes. These were in the footage, weren't they? We'd only been there about 4 minutes at that boot sale, hadn't we?
We
And
literally, because we go up the far side and then work
Did
our
about
way
4
up and work
stalls.
our way back, sort of thing, you know. And yeah, it probably was about 4 or 5 stalls. And yeah, when I saw Marie looking, my heart. Oh.
you knew, didn't you? You knew we were going away with those chairs. And the thing is, because I do buy a lot of wicker and bamboo, and we do sell a lot of wicker and bamboo, it means you're always looking at sold. So you sort of, in the back of your mind,
You know,
you sort of
roughly.
know roughly the price of something. And I'd seen these before. I'm not what I'd call knowledgeable about things, so I will always err on the side of caution. So we've called these in the listing Franco Albini style, because I don't know if they are 100% Franco Albini.
Yeah.
But you've got to sort of cover yourself, because we don't ever want to refund anything. So we be as
Nobody
clear,
wants to refund
as
anything.
clear as we can. They wanted, did they want 20? And we tried to get them 15.
It was either
Something
that or
like that,
18 or something. I think it might have been 18.
I offered 15, and I think the bloke was he was thinking, thank goodness they're gone.
Yes.
So poor old Paul, you did take them straight back. We'd only
Well,
been
we
at
couldn't. They definitely wouldn't go in the trolleys, would they?
Only
We couldn't
been
hang
there-
them off the trolleys either. So
been there
no
minutes,
choice.
Minutes, hadn't
Had
we?
to go straight back with these 2 chairs,
we
and
were-
that was a right pain taking them back, because when you're carrying 2 chairs and the way the legs were, I felt like at some point I was shuffling like Poirot.
And we were about 2 miles away from the entrance as well. So I did feel a little bit
Felt like I
bad.
had bruised ankles as well. I kept hitting the. Anyway,
Anyway,
we got them back.
pleased about the price we've
Oh,
listed
yeah.
for, because there was a couple of areas of damage, one on each chair, but not from the front, so they still look gorgeous. And we've priced them at $84.99, but obviously we won't be able to ship those. They've been listed on eBay as collection only.
Yes.
And we'll put them on Facebook.
We will do. Yeah, that's right. So.
I wonder if we should mention now about that chair, because we had a couple of days of no
Yeah.
sales days, which was quite upsetting.
Well, it was one in the end.
Was it one, and
because
then at the last minute?
just got something at the last minute on the second day, which was
But
again.
on the last day we would receive a payment. It was like lunchtime-ish, so we hadn't. So realistically, it probably was a 48-hour period.
If you took it at a
hours.
48-hour period, I always look at the graph.
But we'd
yeah.
listed £500 worth of stuff like the day before, so we were like, well, why are we not getting any sales at all? But luckily, Paul had put this chair, we'll flash it up here, that we got from the auction. Some of you watched our auction footage. That was why we bought that particular chair.
Yeah.
And we did
Lovely
manage.
chair.
It was 74p it cost us, and we did manage to sell it for £30 on Facebook. So luckily, we had some money coming in, didn't we?
That's it.
Good old Facebook marketplace. They turned up.
Yes, I know. That's
thought
the
it.
downside with Facebook, the amount of
turned
time
up.
wasters.
They
But
said they were gonna come.
they did.
And they did turn up.
Yay!
Anyway,
So,
veered
yes.
off there, my love, but
Yes.
I thought some people who watched the video would like to know how we got on with that massive chair.
Yeah, so that's gone.
So it's me again, isn't it?
It is.
So this, talking about massive things, there was a lovely man there that we'd bought something from earlier on in the day, and he was shouting out, everything's £1, got to clear it, everything's £1, and I rushed over, elbowing people out the way, and I thought, right, what is the most expensive looking thing on his stall? And I found this gorgeous vintage brass Indian sort of etched, I'm calling it an urn, but in the listing I think I've called it a floor vase,
Okay.
because an urn's sort of got a lid, isn't it?
Yeah.
People sort of think that. So it was £1. It did go in the trolley, but it protruded out of the
It
trolley.
did,
because it was
stuck
so
out the
big.
top.
It was
Too
heavy
big.
as well, wasn't it? And we've listed it for £34.99. So
Yeah.
proper chuffed about that.
Yes, that's cool. And I've got a vintage bamboo magazine rack.
Of course you have.
Yes. More wicker.
It wouldn't
more
be a
bamboo.
video without a magazine rack, would it? I love them.
Yeah. £5 paid for this, and it's got up for $29.99.
And again, it's like the old thing that we were just talking about. If you've already got magazine racks for sale, then you see one, you know straight away, I could put that for 30. When she said £5, I thought, I'm having that.
Yes, yeah, you have a rough idea of a price in your mind.
We've normally got 2 or 3 on our shop at any one given time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because they
We always try and keep them in, don't we?
yeah, they and then when someone wants a magazine rack, you sort of get the traffic sent to you because you've got experience of selling magazine racks. So
That's
we
it.
try and keep our magazine racks topped up, don't we? Anyway,
even though they're a pain to store.
Yes, you're not so keen on housing them
No.
or packing them.
No.
But I love them. So, 4 boot sales. 2 very old tired people. We bought 43 items, hun. This is how much we paid for those 43 items.
£174.
And obviously we've only showed you 10 there because we didn't want to bore you rigid with everything, because we've only worked through 25 of those. 25 items have been listed so far out of the 43, because we haven't had a lot of time, have we? But the price that we've listed them for, you can do the big reveal.
£958.75.
And of those 25 items, only 2 so far have gone up for less than £20. Because we are keeping ourselves in check. We're trying not to buy under £20 stuff. And the 2 that we've bought have gone up for $18.99. So we're not too far away from that £20, are we?
Yeah.
But we've still got 18 items left. You've got this, hun. 4 pairs of speakers. I just realised you've taken your glasses off, so I'll give you a hand.
We've still got them on.
No, did you not? Oh, look, I didn't put mine on either.
I know.
I wonder if we've been squinting.
Are you writing bigger? Is that that's what's happening?
I wonder if we've been squinting through the whole video. When we watch it back, we'll be like, oh, we look idiots. So we've still got 4 pairs of speakers. Paul's still got 3 stereo systems to check.
Paul's slacking.
No, because we're only on the Tuesday now, aren't we? It's only Thursday last week that we started. I've got a Lloyd Loom ottoman, a vintage wicker lidded seat, a couple of laundry baskets. So we've still got some chunky bits left to list. So realistically, we're proper chuffed, aren't we?
We are. We're pleased with what we got. So.
And we try and have a system where we clear down before we go buying again. So I've really got to get my finger out and list the stuff that I can list today and tomorrow, so that we can then go back out Thursday and try and do it all over again. Yours take a little bit longer because you have to test. So you don't.
Unfortunately,
same
not.
rule doesn't apply to you, does it?
Well, yeah, that's it. You try and fit it in as much as you can, but obviously, with me, if they're there and it's a bargain, you've got to grab it. You can't leave it.
You'll have the time at some point to get to it, won't you?
It. And sometimes there are little pockets of time where I can say test 4 sets of speakers in one go, and
But realistically, we've been using the front of the garage as our goods in area. It comes in, we work on it over 2 or 3 days, and then we go back out and fill it up again. So we've been really loving it. We're sorry if anyone has not got to a boot sale yet because they're not opening their areas. It looks like we're showing off with our 4 boot sales.
We do. I mean, we're coming to the dates now where they are going to be opening. But no, unfortunately, we do, not unfortunately for us, but unfortunately for you, we do have all year round ones.
Yes, and
obviously weather dependent.
Haven't seen Juicy Killer Monsters video yet, but when I had a quick glance at the front of it, they're on the grass.
Are they?
In Bridgemary, so that's early for Bridgemary to be on the grass. So we'll give that a look. But so I think over the next month, most of them will be opening, won't they? Because they sort of start.
Yeah.
But no, we had a great time. With regard to the amount that we've listed these items for, we always like to say that we won't get that. There's fees. We have shop fees on eBay. We have
all
listing
relevant
fees. We have VAT. We have promoted listings, and we have postage. So we get a fraction of that back, won't we? But we've loved doing it. It's been hard work, but we said we would go hard on these boot sales, and that's what we're doing. We're trying to do now. Yes. Up a shop with better quality stock, higher amounts, and that's sort of how we're doing it.
Yeah, that's it.
So we thought we'd show you. Normally we would show you when we've done everything and listed everything, but we couldn't wait. I had to show that. I had to show you that headboard.
Yes.
Couldn't wait.
I know it is lovely, but we'll see what happens with that. Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, we'll have to sell it in 4 years' time.
We'll see.
We'll be cutting up and burning it.
Yeah.
There you go. We're going to go off now, and I think we should have some lunch.
Yes, I think we should. Let us know how your week's been going.
Let us know if you liked any of our items. What was your favourite one? No one's saying that headboard. It's just me.
Well, it looks nice, but whether they'd want to own it or not, I don't know. But yeah, it's very nice.
Thank you.
Anyway, I think we're off now.
We're veering,
So thank you very much for watching. Please do give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It's free. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done, and we will
Yes.
see you again soon.
Have a lovely week and take care, everyone.
Bye.